On February 6th, the anime film Ne Zha 2 soared to the top of China's all-time box office charts. As just yesterday, it became the first Chinese film to surpass 10 billion yuan in ticket sales. Ne Zha made waves globally, with its stunning visual effects leaving a lasting impression on audience. Among the companies involved in its post-production was Base Animation, a studio based in Ximen District, Xiamen.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you? Welcome.
Yeah.
Come on in. Let me show you around.
Yeah.
This is our Xiamen office for Base Animation and Base Media. And this is where we did Wish Dragon and where we work on our animated movies. Yeah, so there's 9 departments normally in sort of a pipeline. And so you generally have your story department, then you have your rough layout department, and that's where you bring all the tools together in a 3D environment. Then you have what's known as rigging and modeling, and that's where you build your characters. And that takes a fairly long process. That's usually about 3 or 4 months per character. Then we have the more specialized departments, which is character effects, clothes, anything the characters are wearing is like a character effect. And then our effects, which is smoke, water, fire. And then we have our environment teams, and so they build out the environments, you know, for the set locations. And then we have our animators, and the animators are really where we get performance in. For each shot, I mean, you know, the animation process is a very, very time-consuming process. I mean, it's one of the things that's both amazing about it and can be somewhat challenging. We worked on the visual effects side for quite some time. Around 2011, we began in Beijing to look for a new home. We wanted a cleaner city, we wanted an easier city, we wanted something that would be a better lifestyle choice. Xiamen, I came down here to visit, and there was something immediately about the perspective of people in the city. We very early on met with some officials from the Ximen government. They were wonderful to work with. And so when we looked at Xiamen and the climate, the environment, the people, it was clear to us that this was going to be a good home. And so back when this neighborhood was really just dirt, I mean, I think this was one of the first buildings that was up. You know, we said, okay, animation's going to be here. The city offered a culture and an environment and a lifestyle that was really conducive to what we thought was a creative business. And that was our, and we still believe that. I mean, we're still here. We had built some good relationships with the people in the Ximen government, and we knew what the support of the local government would mean. We knew that things that would be otherwise impossible in other places would be possible here. Xiamen had, because of the BRICS summit, a policy for people from Brazil, Russia, India. And so not only did they help us fast-track visas for those talents, then had other benefits for those artists once they arrived. And so we had monthly events where some of the artists would go in Ximen government events. There were parties, there was benefits. I think in mid-2017, we had 4 artists in Xiamen. By October, we had 100. And by the end of the year, we had about 145. We grew very fast. Another really key thing for the Ximen government, they've been really good at introducing us to the community around us. So for the Golden Rooster, every year they call us and say, okay, this is the plan. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to be involved? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And so they'll reach out to us and sort of give us an opportunity to have a voice. And we really appreciate that. It's really meaningful for us. So I think that there's an opportunity. It's not going to be Shanghai because Shanghai already has its identity. Shanghai is the sort of the commercial capital of China. And so and then you look at Chongqing and Chengdu, they've got their identities to some degree.
8名披锦秀和影协系统践行。
And then you use this, you've already got the place to have the premiere because it's where you have the roosters. Now every week Xiamen's on TV hosting a movie premiere and also hopefully getting people more excited about cinema. Get the film department at the university involved. I mean, you have to sort of build an identity. So just be the place where every film producer in China is invited and welcome and supported to have their film premiere here.
So if you only can use one word to describe Xiamen in this situation?
Everything about it, everything about my experiences, traffic's not bad. Civic government, really easy to deal with. People are great, there's really good restaurants. The food is fantastic. Easy to get to and from, right? I mean, I can fly to Amsterdam from Xiamen Airport, I can fly to LA from Xiamen Airport. So it's a really pleasant, easy place to be. I can't think of a better word because I think what we all want is a place that's pleasing.